Hello, this is Dr. Carey Bernini Dowling. If you're watching this video, you must be one of my psychology major advisees. I look forward to working with you. This video is intended to help you understand this Excel spreadsheet, which Dr. Stephanie Miller created and shared with me, and I have modified since. As you'll see, you will receive an Excel spreadsheet that has your name as the title of the spreadsheet, and I will put your name in this cell, the date in which we meet either via email or in person, your career goals so that I can remember what types of courses would be best to recommend to you, and your planned graduation date so that we can plan accordingly to help you meet that goal. On the left side, you'll see your general education courses that you will need to take, the categories and the credits needed. So within English, you're going to have to take your writing classes and your English classes. Language, you'll have to take 6 to 12 hours. So we will walk through all of these courses with your transcript and determine what you have successfully completed and which courses you have yet to complete. Then on the right side, we have all of our psychology major requirements. So general psychology, statistics, 3 psychology core classes, a lab in psychology, and 4 additional psychology courses or electives. And a note here that you must have a 2.0 GPA in psychology degree and earn 40 hours of psychology that are not part of your minor. Any class that you take to go towards your major requirements cannot be double counted as minor requirements, but classes that you take within your major or your minor can be double counted as general education requirements. And then there's a box for your minor requirements, which there are many different types of minors. So most minors require 6 courses, and then what we will do is we'll fill in the courses that you will need to take in these boxes here, and then note here which courses you have taken there. If you have any electives, and most students do in order to get up to the 120 hours to graduate, most students take electives. We'll put your elective here and the credit that the elective classes received there. I utilize color coding on the top boxes to quickly see what's going on. So let's say that you have taken Writing 101 and LIBA 102, and you successfully completed both of those. We will just type those in those boxes, and that lets us know that you have successfully completed that. Let's say that you are currently enrolled in English 221. We'll put that in yellow so that the next semester, once you know that you have passed that, we can just unhighlight it and we know you've satisfied that requirement. But we know you haven't taken your second English class, so we're going to put that one in orange. So again, I utilize no highlighting to indicate that you have taken the course and successfully passed that course, yellow to indicate that you are currently enrolled in the course, and as long as you pass it, we will just unhighlight it, and orange to indicate that you need to enroll in this course and successfully pass it in the future. Let's say that you have a transfer credit from another university. Let's say you took Philosophy 101 at another university. This is going to be in red. The reason we put transfer courses in red ink is because on your degree application, when you are a senior and you're ready to say, I'm ready to graduate, we're going to have to put transfer courses in red, and this is just a quick way for us to remember it's a transfer course. Now, going down to the bottom half of this Excel spreadsheet is where we pay attention to credit hours. So this sheet is designed for somebody that is a sophomore when I meet with them. So they've got 1, 2, 3 more years of classes. You may or may not need all of these. So let's say you are a sophomore, you took 30 credits your freshman year, and you plan on taking 15 credit hours every single other semester. As you can see, if you take 15 credit hours every single semester for 8 semesters, that adds up to 120 hours total. You're good to go as long as this is 0. So you need to have passing grades in all of your classes and an overall GPA of 2.0 or above. We also need to be paying attention to credit hours that are at the 300, 400, or 500 level. So in order to graduate, you're going to need to have 40 credit hours at the 300 plus level. So you can see this sophomore here has no credits at the 300 level. Let's say they take one class at the 300 level, 2 classes, 3 classes, 3 classes, 3 classes, and 3 classes at the 200 level. You can see they went above the required number of hours, and that's not a problem. But we do need to be watching that you get the required number of hours and you also get all of your required courses. Finally, there is a row for your minor. It assumes that your minor needs 18 credit hours because most minors do, and we can see, okay, this semester you took 3 credit hours towards your minor, this semester 3, 3, 3, and 6. That adds up to 18 credit hours for your minor. And or we could say, you know what, I don't want to have to take 2 courses in one semester, so I'm going to spread out my minor 1 class every single semester. Then there's a note. What we may do is put specific courses in these boxes, and if this is done, you can treat these as though they are puzzle pieces. So for example, let's maybe say we're going to suggest you take Spanish 111 and 211, and then let's say you haven't done your writing requirements yet. So we'll put in that you need to take writing 101, you need to take writing 102, then you'll take your English, you'll take 2 semesters to do that, and that way you have satisfied all of your requirements. And let's say this semester we're also going to recommend that you take a psychology core class. So we're going to recommend you take, let's say, psychology core and a class for your minor. Because Spanish 111 is 6 credit hours, this 4 courses equals 15 hours. Then we're going to say, okay, during spring semester, you're going to take your psychology lab, another course in your minor, and that is your required 15 hours. Then we're going to take another core class, finish up your psychology cores, take another class in your minor, and maybe take a psychology elective. And you see how this works? The point of this is we'll walk through all of the different ways that you could take classes, and then when you get to this point in your career, you say, you know what, I wasn't able to enroll in a class for my minor, so I'm going to move that over here. I'm going to take another psychology core class there, and because I only need 3 psychology core classes, I'm going to take a random elective in something that I really would like to take. You can move these around like they're puzzle pieces. The thing to make sure that you're aware of is you need to take these classes. Let's say this semester you see something like this. Elective 300 plus. So this is saying you can take any course that you want, but it has to be 300, 400, or 500 level in order to help you meet that goal of the required 40 hours at the 300 plus level. And again, as long as you get these courses completed, it doesn't matter exactly when they happen, but some of these I'm going to put in bold, and what that means is that you need to take those in that order. So let's say we had a senior who has still not done their Gen Ed language requirement. That would mean they have to take it their senior year or else they will not graduate. So that's what it means by like bold courses. If you take classes in intersession or summer, that's just bonus, or it's making up for poor performance earlier on or taking less than 15 credit hours or trying to get ahead. So we have spaces for you to take intercession or summer courses. A lot of students really enjoy taking those courses so that they can get ahead or make up or take extra courses, things like that. So that's the introduction to this worksheet. I hope that this helped clarify how I utilize this worksheet and that you will be able to utilize it to help you meet your goals well at the University of Mississippi. I look forward to working with you.